Hi, my name is Poeartistry. I am excited to welcome you to James Poeartistry Productions. You are tuning into an incredible experience known as Poeartistry Gold, where we delve into the art of commentary, storytelling and poetry. We aim to bring you inspiring and thought-provoking content.
This is a Poeartistry Gold moment by the author James Lynch. Welcome, perceptive readers, to this Poeartistry Gold 101. In this Poeartistry Gold moment, I want to take the time to ask you, in the next time you actually listen to this podcast, because you'll probably have to listen to it again to get what I'm saying, take a moment and think about exactly over the years what you had to do in order to understand something. How was you able to analyze your own personality? Did it take someone actually pointing out certain matters about yourself? Or were you actually able to figure out more about the aspects of your personality through reading? Through reading. Granted, I'm telling you, through your interactions with your friends or people you've known, oh yes, you you learn something about yourself. But I got to tell you, the people who, over the centuries used to write those large books. Haven't you seen them? I mean, on an average, it was like those 800-page books were really on the low end of what people were reading constantly. Encyclopedias and everything, more than 1,000 pages, and in small print on top of that. And so reading was more than just a commodity. It truly was fundamental. And it's one of those things that people looked forward to, especially after a long day out in the fields or what have you. Their mornings started very early. Many persons were eating breakfast even by 5 o'clock in the morning, you see, that type of life that they had. And the type of breakfast that they had, I mean, it was pretty heavy. It was something where, meat and potatoes or whatever, not just eggs and bacon. Whatever that they could, enjoy that would sustain their body all the way until maybe lunchtime or even dinner. So, it was just common for some people to maybe only be able to eat breakfast, that one meal in the day and then dinner. And that was normal for some people's lives. Yet, after dinner, their favorite pastime for many of these persons were to read in the candlelight. And the thing about it is the type of books that they were reading, yes, they were small print and they were thick. And can you imagine, you may look at a book like that today and say, boy, it's going to take me the whole semester to read that book. You see, the way we would talk today. But you had persons back then, they would gobble a book like that up in like less than a month, because it was like the way that people would enjoy entertainment today, watching TV or what have you, where they enjoyed reading. And so you can see the type of mindset these people were developing. So sometimes, people would even make comments today, and I heard it even growing up or what have you, where they would talk about the generation of people. And they would even use expressions that, well, this generation isn't like the one before, or this way or that, or why do they think like this, or why do they view matters in this way, or why don't they care, or what have you. Well, I'm here to tell you today And this is just my opinion because this is something that I've meditated on because I've gone through different stages where, make no mistake about it, those older books were of an interest to me at certain times in my life, you know? And so I have to say, reading some of those older, thicker books, it truly did mold my mind, if you will, in a certain way of understanding. And I mean in a good way, in a good way. And it was more than just, you see, comic books, because I've read epic novels and comics, enjoyed those, but I've read nonfiction, very serious books, even on a spiritual level, as well in my life. And I have to say that yes, reading is fundamental for your personality, for finding out things for yourself, and when you even want to invite somebody into your own world. It's just not for everybody to be able to understand you. And there is an expression that you can't always share something with somebody whose really intentions is not to understand you. And so what I want to say is, I think back to even one movie, a show called Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. And if you would remember that in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, before he invited them in, he actually held them at the door, and he was telling them to, once you get behind these doors, you're coming into my world. You see, so he was preparing them to have an open mind, if you will, and also to listen when he explained certain things as well. So I just wanted to share that with you in this Poeartistry Go uh, 101. Have a very wonderful day and take care of yourself.